9.
No sound, Roland.
Roland, no sound apparently, that people are saying in the chat.
Right. Well, here we go. You have seen no lip readers here. That's really disappointing. And I thought the guys would be better than that. Right. We have now put the sound on. Can I just hear if you guys can hear me? Oh, okay. Nigel says it's better. Fantastic. Right, let's start again. Welcome all to the Modelers Friday Night Live show. So we had our first hiccup already. We didn't put the sound on. The second one is that we can't fit 5 people on the screen. Well, we will sort that out. It worked Wednesday. I don't know why it doesn't work today. So we put whoever came in last, he has to be in the top right-hand corner. That was Luke. And whoever is misbehaving tonight will be moved to the corner. Now, who is us? We are a group of people who were all part and members of the Friday Night Live at the Bench ISM show. And when that show closed its doors, we were thought, well, let's just go on with a light version of that. And that is basically what that is. So we're having a little Live at the Bench show, very, very similar to what we had, with the similar sections, etc. Now, who are we? We have obviously Luke Ward, which you see in the top right-hand corner, designer extraordinaire, also our 3D printing specialist. He is here today. Then we have Alan Parker. He is the PC champion. So any problems, be it PC or Mac, because some of us have Macs for whatever reason, he supports straight away. We have obviously PJ here. He is our chief designer. He designed all the banners which we have seen, and all come all out of PJ's hand. And then we have Simon here. He is our, obviously he's responsible for the numbers, it's in his blood, but he obviously also has a look at one of the sections. He looks what you have bought, Alan will have a look what you are working on, I will have a look what you have finished. We will have a little competition on that as well, so I hope you guys are excited. And then obviously we also have the chat, very, very important, where we want to interact with you. So please, guys, put something in the chat, say hello, say that you are there, and if you have some funny names which we cannot remember because we are all old and decrepit, including Luke, then you obviously must help us out here. Thanks very much for that. Right, but Luke, if you just maybe while I mentioned your name, give us a first go through the chat, see who is here.
Yeah, no problem. So, starting at the top, we've got Roland saying, thanks, buddy. That's okay. I've got the whole chat, I don't think.
That's fine.
That's the first one.
That is the first one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that just really confused me. All right. Next up, we got Mr. Ryder Wind. Hiya, Gary, how are you? Evening all. Look forward to the debut of the new show.
Hey, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Thumbs that it won't be a complete train wreck. Yeah, I hope not. Next up, we got Sue. Hi, Sue. I will be here. Just wanted to wish you all the best for tonight's show, Roland.
Thanks, Sue.
That's nice.
That is
Thank you,
really
Sue.
appreciated.
Sue.
Then we've got Mr. Paul Heffernan. Evening all. Looking forward to the debut show, Roland. Aren't we all? Nice to see you, Paul.
Thanks very much.
Next, we've got David Ray. It's going to be great. I'll be joining a little later. Good luck, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
And we got some dodgy bloke called Alan in there. Mr. Paul Christopher, evening fellow modelers. Thumb is up. Excellent. Thank you very much. Good evening. Baz Brooksbanks, evening guys, evening Baz. How are you?
Now that, welcome.
More
Baz.
blotchy people next. PJ Lewis, morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. Morning, afternoon, evening, PJ. Simon Shorey, evening peeps. Joey's Hobby Shop, howdy, I am here, let the show begin.
All right, Joey, we are rolling.
Hi, Joey.
Then we've got Mr. Nigel T. Hello, folks. Hello,
How's it, Nigel?
Hi, Nigel.
Then Michael Gaia. Evening, fellow modelers. Wishing the best for the new show. Thank you very
Thanks, Michael. Welcome.
much. Lucky ear. Evening, all the usual suspects I see. What's with the cheesy 1970s porn music, though? Oh, did I leave that on?
I'll put on just for you, Hugh.
Yeah, I stole it from a skyscraper. It was in the lift.
I thought that was on in the background. Where are we? Okay, we got Sue, Sean. Mr. Sean White. Good evening, all.
Hey,
Good
Sean. Sean, how you doing?
And we got a very own Mr. Croak. Hello, Dan.
Hey,
Hi,
Dan. Good to
Hi,
have
Dan.
you.
Sorry to message you like right in the middle of it, but I needed some tips. Oz Skill Modelling. Good morning, evening, everyone.
Hi, Peter.
How's it?
Follow Peter. Joey's Hobby Shop. I had to mute that music, like being at a model food court.
Well, I gave you something to talk about.
Yeah, maybe we can switch it up and have different ones each week.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Simon Greaves. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Simon.
How's it,
Simon.
Simon?
Bonjour.
You got Shane? Is that Shane right? Well, yeah. Good morning, people. Yes.
Hey,
Cape
Shane.
Jam James with his pink wobbly hand.
Yeah,
Hey, mate.
Hey,
Okay.
James.
how's it?
Some toe tapping tunes. Very true. It's funny because when I walked into the house, that kind of music was playing anyway because nobody was here, and we leave that kind of music off for Scooby because he just loves jazz because he's such a sophisticated dog. So Alexa was playing it downstairs. Where are we? Oh, and then we got we had Scale Motor, Hobbies, Bloke, Evening me. Rob 1970, hi everybody.
Sorry,
Hi, Rob.
you missed out, Mr. Dan, Dead Phoenix.
Oh, I did. Sorry, Dan. Hey, you guys. Hey,
Hey,
Dan.
Sorry, mate.
That's all right. Lost my bit. Oh, no. Jeff Light. Hi, Jeff. Good evening, guys. And all in chat. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Maggie.
Hey,
Hope
Jeff.
everything's
Hi,
all
Jeff.
right.
Hi, Maggie.
Then we've got Cube Jam saying, hey. And then everybody else.
Hi, James.
Hey, how's it?
So, Philip H is there saying some will tell Roland. I think a lot of people told Roland. By the looks of things.
You need quite a few till you find a good one.
Hugh Gordon said, yes, Braille will be fine. There we go, and we kick back in there. The Plastic Monkey, Paul. Hi, Paul. Good
Hi, Paul.
evening.
Hello.
How's it?
All Skill Modelling said, sounds goose now. You got the barnyard setting on of you, Roland. Dominique. Good evening, Dominique.
Hey,
Hi,
Dom.
Dominic.
Hey. Dumb.
Mr. David Toops. Hello. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hi, for David.
David.
Hugh Gordon said some Welsh guy on the naughty step. Used to it. I'm used to it. Hey, Mika says good evening all. Hey, Mika.
Hi,
mate.
Mika. Good to have you.
Okay.
We've got Richard P. Evening all to the new Friday Night Live show. Good evening,
Ooh.
Richard. Nice to have
Thanks,
you.
thanks.
Richard.
Richard Farmer is up next saying hey, everyone. Then
Hi,
we've
Richard.
got Mr.
How are you
Wayne
doing?
Holmes.
Hi, Richard.
Hi, guys. Good to see you all. Hope everyone's well. Good.
Very good. Thanks, Wayne. Hope you're doing too. All right.
We've got the man, the myth, the legend. That is Mr. Paul Bretland.
Hey.
Saying hey.
Hey.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Thanks,
Paul.
Paul. Thanks, Paul.
Who asked if I'm a sheep designer?
Oh, here we
I can
go.
design you a sheep if you want. I don't know. Bit of a strange question to ask. Apparently, I'm super quiet. Am I super quiet for everybody else?
Yeah, you're a bit on the soft side.
That's the iPad's fault.
Oh.
Sorry. Mark Runciman, evening, gents. All the best for the new show. Thank you very much.
Bye, mate.
Mr. Mark Bride, evening all. Good luck with the new show. Lots of good lucks.
Hi, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Stoves 92, hello from Mexico.
Hey, hello. Good to have you.
Wish I was in Mexico right now because it is hammering down here.
Don't know, probably
How's it
8 hours behind, I would guess, roundabout.
Oh, actually, I don't want to be 8 hours behind because I'd still be in work.
You just need to move over to the east coast here, Luke. It's nice and warm here today and sunny. 23.
Oh, nice. Nice for some. I wouldn't have been able to enjoy it anyway. I was in work all day.
Ah, well.
Mr. Philip H. Good luck, chaps. Hope the show goes well. Thank you very much.
Dots.
Thank you very much. Dan was asking how I got on in Bristol. I got on quite well, Dan. I got again Monday. Midlife Chaos. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Oh, no. Jamie Beat. Oh. Evening, guys. And all in chat just popped in to wish you all good luck with the new show. Thank you very much, Jamie.
Thanks.
Thanks, Jamie.
Bonjour.
Cheers, buddy.
We have Scylla. Good luck, you all. Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks, Silly.
Esther.
That's my wife, by the way. Somebody doesn't know.
Oh, I thought it was. I just didn't want to assume, just in case she was watching, and then you had a bit of a dodgy argument afterwards. Mr. Rich Blondin. Hi, all. Hi, Rich.
Rich.
Hey, Rich.
Yeah, buddy.
Dan P. What the hell is going on in here?
Who knows? Who knows, buddy?
No.
Since we work it out, we'll tell you.
Where are we? Lots of people saying hello to each other. Go for it, painting. Hello, go for it, painting. Hope you're well. Next we got Stephen Burns. Evening all. Sorry I'm late. Formula 1 qualifying. Come on, this is more important.
Stephen.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
No spoilers yet. No spoilers.
Mr. Joe Camilleri. Hey guys,
Hey,
hope you have a
Joe.
great show.
Hey,
Sorry, not so
Joe.
feeling under the weather. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Joe.
Hope you
Joe,
will
hope
be
you're
better
feeling
soon,
better
buddy.
soon, Joe.
All the best,
And
man.
then right to the bottom, I can only see half your message. Sorry, because I got a weird little heart in the bottom corner of my screen. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'll move up now.
Mr. Adam Smith. Hey, you bunch of reprobates. Hope you're all well and safe.
Adam.
Long time no talkie. Congrats on the new show and the very best of luck to you all. It's great to see you all back. Well, thank you very much, Adam.
Yeah, Adam.
Hope you're well too. And I think we are at the end now, apart from Plastic Monkey saying he hates Daniel for some reason. That's not
What has he done? Oh, boy. Alan says
yep,
red
and there we
to
go,
All
we have
right,
red
that's
here.
fantastic. Thanks very much. Right, and then we had enough of you. We'll put you back into the corner. Goodbye. Right.
It's like full screen that whole time. Yeah, I thought it was...
I don't know why they always put you in the corner. I can't choose who's going into the corner. So, right, thanks very much. That's fantastic. And guys, I'll be obviously all model builders. Some good, some not so good. I'm not so good. All the others are fantastic. I mean, PJ does this for 80 years already. Luke is fantastically talented. He does lots of scratch building. Alan is absolutely one of the cleanest builders I've ever seen. And Simon also does models. And
Oh, ouch. Oh, right.
oh god, no!
Shots
Simon
fired.
also very, very experienced model builder, and it's always a pleasure. I learned a lot from these guys because I only started a couple of years ago. But anyway, so that's fantastic. But in the meantime, I would say it is time to start, just to break the ice a little bit, to start with the first section. And we are all looking forward to Alan's presentations of the section what you guys are busy with at the moment. And there are some fantastic photos in there. I haven't seen them all, so I'm looking forward to it as much as you do. Over to you, Alan.
Yeah, well, we're having a bit of a technicality now because when I click on the share screen, it's coming up with nothing.
No!
Oh dear. Why is it doing that?
Yeah, that will happen a lot. So, yeah. In the meantime, talk among yourselves if you have anything.
Play some cheesy porn music again.
Yeah, get the
Yeah, we can
Still going upstairs.
So I've got which one's that? I'll try. that
You
one.
just gave him compliments about being IT support, and now he can't
Yeah,
support himself.
you know, can't support
I've
himself.
got the share screen pop-up window comes, but then it's blank.
Uh-huh.
It's just a load of gobbledygook on it. I'm going to try clicking that Facebook Chrome one. What's that showing to you guys, Roland? Anything?
Nope.
Absolutely nothing.
Here are some results from a search.
Oh, shut up, Google.
No, not so. Must I open up this section and you go for it?
Hang on. Why is that not working? Bear with me then. Bear with me. I'll do it this way.
Okay. Oh, well, it's not a problem. We can also just get Simon, can you see if you can share? Oh, well, here we go. So yours is
if I
now.
do it, I can do it that way.
Okay, then let's pin you. And here we are. Let's just put these ugly people away at the top.
And me.
Here we go.
So, are we good? There we go. It's better than nothing. I don't know why it's not
it's
working.
better than nothing. Well, here we go.
Yes.
We can see it. That is the most important part.
We'll get there at the end. So this is all the work that you've all been working on since the last show, I believe, that we did with the ISM guys. So first up, we have Mark Ewing. And Mark says this is an Italieri 124th Mercedes-Benz Actors truck for my Model Club wheeled theme competition in December. Still have decals to do, 2K clear, the cab and detail parts, no pressure. And yeah, it looks
Looking good.
looking good. Yeah, it's done quite a bit of work.
All that leather work looks good.
Yeah, on the cab and stuff. Yeah, the dash looks very nice.
That's isn't it? But I was mad.
That's looking good, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Well, it's just for our own benefit. If you haven't on our screen, switch to speaker view and you can see the pictures properly.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Very, very nice. I
Very
love
nice,
it.
very much, Mark.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Next
Looks
up, we have Gloosniff Garage. He says, evening all, been working on the Revell Razor Crest in 1/72. I have the body shell in paint and ready for decals. It's primed with UMP gloss black primer and painted with Mr. Colour Super Stainless 2.
That looks very good. That looks very good.
Good luck with the new stream, and I'll catch up over the weekend. Cheers, Dave.
Very nice.
I like that, Dave.
Very nice.
It's looking spot on that, wasn't it? That with that.
Looks really good.
looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like
Good.
that.
I took the photo in daylight. It really comes out well.
Yes, very nice. Next up, we've got James Williams. He says, hi, Roland, and new old crew. It's been a while. 2 builds for you on the go recently. First up is the 124th C1 Models Spectra Defender Transkit for the Revell Series 3 Land Rover. It's in AA yellow by ProScale, featuring oregano camo netting on the rear.
Yeah.
And do you know what? That looks bloody awesome, doesn't it?
Good, isn't
Looks
it?
fantastic.
Good job.
You want to build
I
one?
love that.
I like
Been watching him build that.
Yeah.
Really
Very
good job
nice.
on it.
It's
Love that
looking
netting
awesome.
at the back. That's really fantastic.
Just look really
The
good.
whole thing is looks bloody brilliant. And the second one is secondly we have his first Model Factory Hero kit, a 1/20th Ferrari 312 T4.
Oh, nice one.
Just managed to sort out all the metal parts into sections, and I've begun the cleanup and fitment of step 1. I'm tempted to keep the monocoque bare polished metal for a cool effect. Thanks, James.
It looks very good. Very clean.
Nicely. Yeah, it's I should imagine that's a whole box of fun though, that one in 1/20th. Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah.
Lots of tiny little parts.
Yeah.
Yes. Next up, we've got Jamie Rock. He says, hey, Roland, this is fantastic news. You and the crew are back. I'm currently working on my Fujimi 1/20 scale Sauber C31 F1 car. It's a slow progress. Painted the body using ProScale paints, which went down fantastic.
All right.
Decals went down nice using UMP decal solutions, and just finished the floor.
Nice
Working
one.
on the front wing and rear wing, so many fiddling to get small parts to fit. Hopefully have some 2K on soon. Thanks for looking. That's
Looks
looking really
very
sharp.
cool.
That's
Done
It
good
does,
job.
It
Yeah.
does. Very
Nice.
clean.
really sharp.
Nice one, Jamie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I like that.
one kit I might have to keep my eye out for that one as well.
Nice kit, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Very nice.
Next up, we've got Paul Christopher. He says this is a 125th Revell 55 Chevy Indy pace car. It's going to be 2-tone colours with a gunmetal rear.
Oh, I love that. I love that kit. I know what that kit is. It looks awesome.
So he's completed it ready for assembly, then spotted black spots in the light colour. Stripped it all and repainted. Got a clear coat and something reacted, so I've stripped it again and repainted this time. If anything goes wrong, it's not being redone. Yeah, you give it a couple of goes, yeah, and then you just roll with it then, don't you? It sort of beats you then, but that's looking good.
Looking good. We all exams, everything's going all right. It looks really nice.
Look forward to seeing the finished pictures of that one.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And then next up is Mark Winchman again. We've got Evening, been working on this. Is that an EACI 148A10?
Yes.
It says the kit is pretty old and not a huge amount of sections to it. Has gone together reasonably well with a few bits of filling. It's been primed, ready for colour, which will be the experimental Arctic colour scheme. It says thanks, Mark. And I don't know why my screen keeps going up.
Like that.
Yeah.
Nice detail in that cockpit.
Very
Stuff,
pretty.
yeah.
Very nice.
And there's a picture of it all in primer.
That was an A10. Yeah.
Ready for the, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
It's looking nice, that Mark.
I like that
Very
plane
cool.
as well.
Yeah, it's a really cool.
It's a cool plane as well, isn't it, the A10?
Yeah.
So,
I really want to build one of those.
next up, we've got Sean. And
Hey,
Sean,
Sean.
evening all.
Guy.
He's been working on 2 kits this month. First one is the Revell 125th 2010 Chevy Camaro SS Special Edition. The body was primed using white primer, Honda Indy Yellow Pearl, and 2K all from ProScale paints. The second kit is a 135th Tacom. Is that a Maus?
No idea.
Something like that. So far, I've only built the turret and upper hull, as I'm still debating on using the kit supplied tracks or to buy a pinnable metal track set. As always, thanks for looking. And this is the upper section of what he's working on. Is that quite a modern tank, that one? I'm not really up on military stuff. Do you know, Roland?
Pass.
Go back. What tank was it? Sorry, I was just busy here on the other side.
It's a Morse, is it? MAUS?
Oh,
Somebody in the
Mouse,
chat.
yeah, Mouse, yeah. That was never built. It's only a prototype. Huge tank, but in the end, the war didn't go on for long enough to build it.
It's technically called a paper tank.
It's looking good anyway, Sean.
Yeah,
Looking good.
huge
Yeah,
tank.
very nice.
Now this is Shane Wright.
Oh,
It says, evening peeps. I've been working on the Tamiya 1.6 Suzuki GSX 1000 Katana. Couldn't wait, so all the other projects are on hold for this is done. ProScale paints this in blue used for the frame. Now I looked at this picture before, and I thought that's a bloody real frame. That is, he's taking the mickey. That's a real body.
it's 1/6 scale.
I know
it's not far off.
Yeah,
Looking sharp. Looking
No,
sharp.
it's
So
a
6
good
times smaller.
size, but
Yeah,
it looks very realistic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice work.
yeah. All the carbs and everything. It's just the engine. It just all looks real, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, the shading on it on the cylinders is done very, very nicely.
I was and ahhing over one of those in Telford a couple of years ago, wasn't I, Si? As well, I remember. That might sway my decision a little bit. That. Next up, we've got our very own Roland. He says the Mod Ford race team from AMT, 125th. Still some detail painting to be done. Colour scheme is white and transparent purple over silver. Decals are transparent parts shot, and fitment is not great. But what a kit! What a scene! Enjoying the challenge. That's looking cool, that Roland.
It's getting there.
I like the two-tone, I do.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
Good.
That's a 3-part kit, so obviously
Yeah. It's
the
a
trailer and
pick up
everything,
the trailer and the racer.
Yeah.
The racer is a kit from the early '60s, so yeah.
that's cool. Next up, we have Mark Bride.
Ooh.
I like that.
It's sharp, isn't it? Evening all. It's a Fujima McLaren MP12 4C in 1/24th, and it's his work in progress. Managed to get this all sprayed up and decaled. Just need a clear coat, interior largely done. Thanks for looking. Well,
good.
That scheme. Nice
that
scheme.
body is sharp, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I like your body, Mark.
Love it.
I'm sure that'll please him.
Poor Mark.
This interior
Thanks,
so
Gav.
far, that looks really sharp as well, to be fair.
Yeah, really.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice clean build, that, Mark.
Yeah, I love
Very
it.
nice.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Is that one of the ones with like a metal axle? Is it? Yeah. Is that what that is?
Yes. Yeah.
Semi-gloss,
the
huh?
3GB
I would
one
say
doesn't, does it?
semi-gloss. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I didn't think that did have a metal axle. That
No,
one.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. We'd have to look in the kit
It
box.
looks like it from the picture, but I
Is that not just a steering arm that's going through, though?
Yeah, it could be. It could because
Yeah.
it looks a bit off center.
Very nice, all the same.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
well, you've built one, haven't you, Al? I certainly have.
No, I've not built yet. I've got a couple of them, but I've not built one as yet.
I know we bought a couple of extras, but I did build one a while ago.
No, I've not built one yet. So,
So I've got
Mark,
that scheme.
yeah, I've got a couple of. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've got that scheme myself. To be fair, I can't remember which one I bought.
Got that one.
Mark writes in the chat. He said yes, it is a metal axle.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Okay, thanks,
the one-
Mark.
this is another one from Mark. He says, also been progressing the Gecko models British ATMP in 135th. First non-car bike, and it's been a challenge. Did my first bit of real weathering on the crane, fuel can and seats, and the glass on the dials. Been putting the sand colour on, but think it needs a few more coats. Getting there slowly and hope to complete in the next month.
You're having a laugh first time weathering, huh? This looks fantastic, buddy.
Yeah, that's very
Yes.
cool.
Yeah. And some more parts he's doing there, all the sand colour and stuff he's putting on it. That's looking good.
Very good.
Yeah, it is.
Love it.
Looking good, yeah.
Love it.
Nice
What
work.
actually is it? Is it like a bulldozer thing?
It's British ATMP, so it's like, I'm not sure, again, it's,
I think it's like an MRAP.
yeah,
Ah, right, I see. Oh,
I
that's
think.
cool.
I think. Could be
put a
wrong.
crane for the back, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool anyway.
Oh, very
Very
cool.
cool.
The little high-up jib there looks very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys, when you guys put that in, just tell us, maybe the scale and what the kit is, so we don't have to guess, because we get it wrong more often than not.
Next up, we've got Anthony Ricco. It says, hey guys, been busy with the Bandai's 172nd Cosmo Zero fighter from the Space Battleship Yamato series.
Oh,
That's
Usual amazing Bandai quality, all just snaps together, busy with repainting and weathering.
Wow,
yeah,
like
just,
that looks awesome.
Yeah.
just to confirm, Mark says it's a 6-wheel ATV, the last one.
Okay.
TV. All right, thanks, Mark.
Do you know what I like about Anthony? He builds anything, doesn't he?
Yes,
Yeah.
it
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he does a bloody good job with whatever he builds as well.
yeah.
Yeah, well, he's South African. What do you expect?
That's looking good.
Nice one, Anthony. Love it.
Next up, this is Richard Farmer. He says, evening everyone, great news about the show. Haven't really done any modelling over the last few weeks. Just made a start of this Tamiya 112 Ducati 888 Super Bike Racer. Painted using a mix of Tamiya acrylics and Mr. Colour Super Metallics. Still undecided on the final look of the bike, thinking black and gold with some custom touches. Thanks for looking and have a great show.
That
And
looks
there's a
very,
picture.
very good.
So that's looking, the frames are looking sharp in the engine.
as well, yeah.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
That's really cool.
Very,
And
very
there's a
cool.
picture of all his other bits and bobs ready to
I
go.
see brakes and exhausts and all that stuff. Yeah, lovely.
I'm looking forward to building that one.
Looks
Very
good.
nice, Richard. Love it.
Good, very good.
Next up, we've got Mr. Gary Ride the Wind.
Here we go.
Hey.
And Gary is the main 112 McLaren MP44 work in progress. This is a building up nice. It could be out of the box with the exception of the marble decals that I am waiting for from Spot Model. Correct house of colour paint used and went down a dream through the H&S with a 0.4 needle. It's a big model in 112 scale and will complement the MP46 from Tamiya, which is planned for 2024.
Very nice.
That's looking
Very
good, mate.
nice. Very
I
cool.
love the MP44. It's
I like that.
I like
It's just
the
like-
engine in the background. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I'd say it's it's a lovely kit, isn't it? There's a couple of things that I don't agree with it, but that's my personal preference on kits. But I think from what I'm hearing, they are building up really nice. So
yeah, Gary sent me a couple of pictures. It's some nice detail in there.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
Don't get me wrong, there's awesome detail, and it's just they've lacked in my mind, some critical places. But
yeah,
that's just me. That's just who I am. But yeah, he looks like he's doing a wonderful job on that anyway.
Yeah.
Brilliant, Gary.
Good builder. Yeah.
Yes.
Very nice.
Next up, we've got Chris Stover, and he says he's currently working on the Trumpeter 135th truck chassis. 135th truck chassis is ready for priming and painting. More photo-ex than I like. Start on the cab interior next.
All right.
Okay.
That is quite something. I like that truck.
Yeah, they've got a lot of.
Wow.
There's a fair bit of photo-ex on that as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
No, I'm with you on the photo edge part there, Chris.
Yeah.
I also have rather less than more.
It's going to be a bit of a beast when it's done.
It
Does that
is, quite a bit.
come with the trailer as well?
Formidable.
I think it does as well, doesn't it? Looking on the bottom side of the box.
box.
Comes
Looks
with
like
the
it.
trailer. It does.
Yeah, wow. Oh, it's pretty good, isn't
Cool,
it?
that is.
Cool.
Very nice, Chris.
Very lovely.
And next up, we've got Simon Greaves. He says, "Evening all. I've been working on my first ever tank model,
Oh,
Italia 148 M1A2 Abrams. Abrams, I can't say the word. I battle a bit with painting the wheels, trying to paint and assemble as I would an aircraft, but it's a whole different ball game.
it is. It is.
So,
Yeah.
Wow.
I believe the secret with tanks is to build everything apart from the wheels, spray all the body and everything in one go, do the wheels separately, isn't it? And then put
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
something like that.
I have no idea. Never built
Not that I'm a tank builder, of course, but
No,
Well,
the
I've only
only
built
tank
one.
I've ever built was a World
I've
War
only
One
built one.
tank.
Yes.
But 148 is also, I've never built a 148 tank anyway.
Is that a piece of metal in there for weighting? Is it? Or-
Yes, yes.
Cool. It's looking good anyway, Simon.
it's going to look good. Yeah,
Yeah, I love that.
follow that with interest.
Yeah, just stick at it and you'll get there.
Yeah.
And finally is Mark Ewing again. He's been doing a bit more work on the Italieri 124th Mercedes-Benz Actros truck. He says chassis, transmission, wheels all done. Cab interior done with a nice charity backdrop. The cab body panels have been painted in Tamiya LP mica silver with gravity 2K clear.
Nice,
Okay, good.
Nice.
Like the decals as well.
Yeah, they're cool.
very cool.
And that is that, Roland. I'll try and switch back
Yes, yes. Try to get us back where we were.
to there.
Oh God! Oh no!
Alan, full screen.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh,
Sorry, folks in the chat there.
Yeah. We apologize for that.
Oh, full screen. Yeah.
Yeah, Roland needs to figure out how to get me off the pins now.
Here we go. We made it. Right now, very, very nice. Thanks very much, Alan. There were some awesome models in there. Really
Yes.
nice stuff. So, and some of the stuff I can't wait to have in the finish section soon for the next show. They're really, really nice stuff. Let's have another go at the chat. PJ giving Luke's microphone issues at the moment. Would you mind having a go? You see the red to here. Can you see the chat?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
it.
Just from red to here,
Should
where
we go?
Alan is.
Yeah, I get that bit. What are we?
Sorry, I caught you unaware now.
Look, no, I'm looking at people just saying hello to other people.
If anyone's got any questions whilst PJ's figuring that out, please put them in the chat. We forgot to mention that earlier. Any questions for the crew? Chuck them in the chat. We'll go through them all together.
Yeah, Gary Rad wins. Got the nose bag on Adam. Extra hot, painful man's Vindaloo.
Ooh,
Okay. Hugh says, "Is this some weird German stream off?" Rob 1970. Can you put some music on while you sort out the issues? Where are we going? Golden. Just trying to get to things that if you comment. Oh, my lab's gone in here. Oh, so my screen's jumping all over the place here. Okay, Philip H and Sue were having a bit of a contretemps, which I won't go into. The screen's gone together there.
Yeah, there's mostly they're having a go at Sue here. So.
Yeah.
Poor Sue.
Yeah.
Is that Sue going dominatrix?
Yeah, says yes. It's a metal bar at the bottom of the tank. Gives it some weight.
Sam agrees, commenting and saying nice detail on the Ducati. Joey's hobby shop says I like that red truck shop car, Gary. Who's that from? I think he probably mentioned it. He says it's quite rare, I believe. Andrew Callis is in the chat. He says,
Hey, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
He says, hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. Well,
sort of. We're getting there.
sort of. Kind of. Joey's asking about what beer everyone's drinking.
Okay.
I've got water.
I'll show you.
Okay. Come on, Mike. Oh, it's going to stop there. Yeah. Andrew's having a go at me. Text PJ a few after the nap. One is in, says, good thing we practiced with those first 5 tests. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
And that's as far as we got with the chat.
I've got a Gerald O'Gara in saying evening all, hope we are all good.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I missed that one, pardon me.
Hey,
All right.
Gerald. Good to have
Back of the staff.
That's fantastic. Oh, yeah, for those who asked what beer it is Stellenbrau. Here you go.
Stellenbrau, and I'm on San Miguel.
It's a Weissbier.
I'm on the cider.
Oh, you're on. Yeah, of course you are.
Makes a change from that usual drink you have, Alan.
Yeah.
Bright blue wicked.
Yeah.
With girls.
Anything that's fruity and tasty, you know me say.
Yeah.
Shock.
Right. Now, all these guys you see here obviously have some other channel or Facebook page in the description of this video. You will see those. So if you want to visit those, please do not hesitate to go there. PJ has a Facebook page. Luke even has a YouTube channel. Some very good stuff on there.
Allegedly.
And some Facebook pages also for Ellen and Cy. Fantastic models in there too. Yeah, that's fantastic. And as Simon said, and quite rightly indicated, I have forgotten to mention, is that you should, if you have any questions for the crew, put them in the chat, because Simons will be the one who collates them. Because we found he's the only one we can make reasonably sure that they do not get lost. And then we will, at the end of the show, when PJ's questions of the week comes up, then we will obviously have a go at your questions as well. But in the meantime, Simon awake still, and we take advantage of that, and we will have a look what people have bought. If you could go on with that one, I would appreciate that.
Oh,
cool. Is that sharing?
Oh, it is.
It certainly is.
It is.
It is. Loud and clear.
So proper IT support's on the job now. It's all working.
Yeah, I think my Skype's died, but I'll leave it on because I think I'm still live. So.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Right, folks. So first up this week on the What You Have Purchased, or this month, I should say, is Mr. Daniel Peterson, who says this just showed up yesterday. Something funky and fun that he'd never seen before, and it's in 1/48 scale, and it's a gas truck made in the USA from Atlantis Kits. Not heard of them before.
No. And
Oh,
what
interesting. Yeah, let us know what's in the box, Dan, when you get time.
Oh, really?
That'd be interesting.
Cool.
I love that era truck.
Dave's made a couple of comments on the show. Yes, we are here.
Yeah,
we are.
Dave, thanks.
Next up, we have Mr. Sean Tagami, when it loads, who says, hi guys, this week I have bought this Tom 135th mouse V1 and V2 2-in-1 kit, and Tamiya 135th King Tiger from the Ardennes front. For the mouse, he will be buying metal tracks and possibly a metal barrel for it. For the King Tiger, he was surprised with the fact that it came with a motorcycle and 3 figures, only because he didn't need blocks. He will be buying metal tracks for that kit as well. As always, thanks for looking. So that's the mouse, which we saw a few minutes ago in what you're working on, and this is the King Tiger. This is an awesome kit, and the box art on this I like as well. Very nice.
I wonder in 135 how big that mouse is. It must be humongous.
Gonna be big in it, yeah. Very nice, Sean. Nice
Very
couple
nice.
of kits there.
I love that box art too.
Yeah, I do. Next up, we have Mr. Stephen Burns. And as it loads, he says it was rude not to buy it. £3.
Wow.
A local charity shop. Mind you, the guitar his daughter wanted was 80, and I'll show you that picture in a minute. But yes, he's bought himself an Airfix 132nd Aston Martin DB5 starter set. Very nice. Lovely
for
car.
£3, you can't make a mistake.
£3. It's a bargain. And this is the guitar that cost 80 quid. To be fair, that's not bad for a guitar as well. That's very nice as well.
Is it a Gibson or not?
It's a Gibson style, but it's not
it's
a
a
Gibson.
Gibson style. Yes, a Les Paul style.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was wondering.
Very nice, Stephen. Very nice. I hope she enjoys that, and hope she realises she's sport rotten there. But why not? It's your daughter.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Mr. Hugh himself, Mr. Hugh Gordon, who got his first aircraft purchase in months. It was an eBay bargain. It was just 26 quid, not the overpriced stock in most shops today at 60 or 70 quid. It's an F-16C from Kinetic in 148. This will be built in Turkish markets when he can get them. Good to see you folks back.
Good to
Nice
see you
to see
back,
you.
you,
Look
and
forward
good
to
to
seeing
see you
that.
back building. That's really great.
It'd be nice to see you posting more as well, Hugh, because your finished models look really good, buddy.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that.
Next up, we have Mr. Paul J. Lewis.
Who's showing the spoons?
Who's
Alan.
crackling here?
Next up, we've got Paul Lewis, who says, "Evening, everyone. His purchases this month include a 132nd Harrier GR1 from Revell and a 148th Westland Sea King HAS, HAS1, HAS5 and HU5 from Airfix. Both kits have their problems apparently, so they should be interesting builds. Not for a man of your skill,
No,
Paul. I'm sure you'll manage to."
One
They
will be
look nice,
3
but
days, the
Harrier-
other one will be 4 days. Done.
Probably. Nice one on the Harrier, though. I like that.
Yeah, very pretty.
Next up, we have Mr. Aaron Simpson. He's got a few kits this week, which is nice to see. He's got himself, first and foremost, the Fujimi 911 GT3R, a Nunu Volvo S40, and a Tamiya Sierra RS500. So that's the Porsche 911 GT3R. Nice little
Like
kit,
that.
that.
That is cool.
Is the Nunu Volvo S40 from the Touring Car Championship. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Very cool.
And next up is one of the rare, expensive Sierra RS500s with the Texaco scheme on it. Very
Wow.
nice indeed.
Love that scheme. Looks good.
Yeah,
That's such a cool
I
one.
like that. Nice little collection there, Alan. Well done, mate.
Yeah, very good.
Nice to see. Next up, we have Mr. Mark Runciman, who says, "Good evening, everyone. The Revel BMW Compact 124th was bought to be a replica of the rally car he drove in 2016 for the Scottish Rally Championship. Very nice. I'll look forward to seeing that, mate. That'll be cool when you've done it. Are you getting custom decals for that, or are schemes readily available? Be interesting to know. He had to get this from Austria. This will be given to his driver at the time as a surprise. It will have full cage and race interior. The Meng Mastiff was bought at a Scale Scotland show as something a bit different. He never built a Meng kit before and will be built to Ukrainian spec. And he also bought the US Air Force colour scheme from 1960s and to 1980s by AK for the Arctic paint scheme, and for the A10 being currently built as well.
Oh,
So that's his BMW 316i. Nice one.
Nice.
This is the Mastiff 2 just coming up. As it's slow.
Quite a beast.
Need to get the wife to pedal fast down there. Pedal faster.
Yeah.
So there's the Mastiff. That's a cool looking thing as well. And last but not least, the US Air Force and ANG aircraft colours set. Nice one.
Very nice.
Cool.
Nice one, Mark. Next up, we have Mr. Jeff Light, who got just one purchase this month. In the way of this, a Revel Dodge Viper GTS in 125th. It will be his first car build in a long, long time. Oh, nice one, Jeff. Look forward to seeing that build, mate.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Nice.
I think that's the one I got.
Goes together quite well, that. It's not a bad
There's a Tracy Memorial build going on the ISM channel.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
those of you who know Tracy Fogelson, he unfortunately passed away.
Yeah, good point, Roland. Yeah. So if you want to join that, pop over there and put your entry in and build along with the guys.
Yeah, we're all doing Vipers.
Next up, we have, when it loads again, Mr. Roland Hewitt, who says, "Sweetie, would you go to 20 shots with me?" "No, I'll buy you a model." "Let's go." At the end, she bought me 2 models. Nice one. He got a Ford Transit from Italeri and a 32 Ford 5-window coupe. Thanks to his dear Scylla, who is in the chat somewhere, and she might actually be watching. Hopefully she's still watching. Nice one, Scylla. Yep, nice kit, the Revel one. That's interesting. You're going to do a custom job on it, Roland?
Yeah.
And what are you going to do with the Transit? You're going to do gas, or are you going to do something different?
You know what? There's a story behind that. When I played in a band in Munich, with Doc Brown was the name, we had a red Transit bus, which was our band bus. So I would like to replicate that.
Yeah, cool. And it's left-hand drive as well, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, you can. They have both versions. You can choose.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, Roland. I've missed a second post to you. I do apologise. Just give me a second to load it back. So you're going to get some decals made for it then for your band scheme?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Lots of scale beer bottles in the back.
Yeah, full. He also got the BMW 320 GR5 from Italeri. These are the ones that Scylla doesn't know about. A Volvo 240 Turbo from Aoshima and a 23 window bus from Hasegawa. Now that 23 window bus at 700 quid, I think you got that as a bargain, Roland, I have to say.
Yeah. That is a bargain.
That is, and it's just so much easier to build than the Revel ones, and then it should look just as good.
That's nice. A nice cluster of kits there. Next up, we have Mr. Sean White, who has got himself a whole bunch of kits. He says, "Good evening, gents. Want to wish you all the best success for the show. I've certainly missed the old Friday night shows. The lack of Biljo Mojo means he can't really share much else, but the buying has continued and he's picked up a fair few kits since the end of the ISM shows. Well, I hope the Mojo gets back soon, mate."
Yeah.
First up, he has a trio of Hasegawa kits, 2 R32 Skylines and an A70 Supra, a trio of Aoshima kits, an RX-7 Chaser, an RX-7, a Chaser and a Celica, and a trio of Fujimi kits, the Sauber C30, the Nissan S13 and the Toyota Celsior, all 124th except the Sauber, which is 120th. Very nice.
What a collection. What a collection.
I love the BP Oil GTR, Skyline GTR. I think that's cracking. Lovely scheme.
That old Celica is also very nice.
Yeah,
that's not bad. He also denied about this one. It's read all the negative reviews about the toy-like suspension, but in the end, when he stumbled across one for a great price he couldn't resist, and what's not to love about a 112 McLaren MP44. He also picked up the Model Factory Hero reference book, tobacco sponsor details, and Fat Frog's resin hubs, brakes, and radiators detail set. Very nice indeed. That and that is the main kit, which is Mr. Ryder Wind's building at the moment. He also had a nice little supply from those kind folks at Pro Scale Paints, and there's a nice selection of paints there, including a couple of Lucky Dips, if I'm not mistaken.
Very
Nice one, mate.
Very nice.
And the chrome set. If you haven't tried the chrome set, well worth trying.
Still need to get that.
Nice one. And God, he got a load of kits, this lad.
Ah, it's good.
Um,
Can
A
never
bunch
have enough.
more kits. That include Tamiya Ferrari 360, Spider, the Repsol Escort Cosworth, Honda CRX, Hasegawa, Toyota 92C, Lotus 79, Italeri Jaguar XJ220, Revel Ferrari 360 Spider, 71 Ford Mustang Boss, AMT Plymouth Fury, MPC Dodge Charger RT. Very nice indeed, mate.
That motor, sorry, that's the detail set one as well on the bottom, isn't it?
Which the Spider?
Oh, the metal
No,
parts.
the Lotus in the bottom,
Yeah.
bottom middle.
Yeah,
That's the one
detail
with
up version. Yeah,
the metal parts, isn't it?
yeah, that's 124th though, isn't it? Being Hasegawa.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
so I'm assuming it's
Has anybody ever built that Jaguar, that XJ220?
Yes, I have.
And good
the
kit.
Italeri kit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
what
right.
I'm asking.
That's right.
Okay, is it?
Okay.
Yeah, it went together all right. Yeah.
All right.
Beautiful car.
Cool.
And that Escort Cosy, absolutely awesome.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice haul there, mate. Nice haul.
Very nice.
Oh.
And we have more from Sean. And he won a couple of bits on a charity auction. An AMT 57 Chevy Bel Air and the Nishimo Toyota Town Ace. Nice one. That Town Ace looks interesting. You could do some good stuff with that.
Yeah, you could.
It's fun. That.
And my wife's favorite car is the Chevy 1957 Bel Air.
And that's it from Mr. White this week. Well done, Sean.
Well done, Sean. Nice.
And next up we have Mr. Mark Bride, who says just some detail bits for him, some tubing, some wire and some connectors. Thanks for looking. And I'm guessing that was some Prime Miniatures looking at. That's really good stuff, that.
Yeah, Prime Miniatures really
Yeah,
good
really
stuff.
good. Yeah, nice one.
Excellent, Mark.
Nice little selection there. Those sorry, go back. I've got a set of these, and I tell you what, I was going to use them on a kit, and then I decided not to. They look so small and delicate to put together. I'm just not sure I'd want to give it a go yet. Next up, we have Mr. Gary Ride the Wind, who purchased the Meng 112th MP44. It's building up well, and quality is top notch. Nice one, mate.
Very nice. Very
He
nice.
also got himself the Meng 112th GT40. Quality of Meng kits has really improved over recent years. This looks good quality as well. Nice one. He also has a 112th resin Mark 1 Ford Escort. This is the lowered race version. The next pick will be for the Ford purists. So that looks pretty cool.
Very
That does look
nice.
really cool.
Very, very
Who's
nice.
where did that come from, Gary? Who made that kit? Be interesting to know, mate.
Yeah, it would be
That's the
interesting.
same one as where Peter got his from, wasn't it?
Yeah, possibly.
And with the company now.
Yeah, I can't. Let us know in the chat if you're still listening, mate. And this is a 112 Chevy LS3 motor and 6L80 trans kit, 25 resin parts to this, and looks real nice detail. This will be shoehorned into the Mark 1 Escort. Well, that's a plan. He's got to make it fit. Very nice. Engine detail looks cracking actually on that.
Yeah,
I like that.
looks very cool.
Nice one, Gary.
Very cool, yeah. Can't wait to see that.
I must get back to my GT4. It's not a Meng one, but I need to get on with it. And last but not least, we have Mr. Simon Greaves, who bought this Tamiya 112th Yamaha 15 1000 Viagro kit this month, or XV, whichever way you want to look at it. Very nice
XV.
indeed.
That kit actually builds up
Yeah.
very nicely.
Gary's just confirmed that was from Mezzo Models in Germany.
Okay.
All right.
That's the one. Yeah. Thanks, Gary. Cool. And that, folks, is it for what you've been buying this week.
Very,
Excellent,
very
excellent.
cool.
Thanks.
Thanks, Simon.
Thanks, Simon.
Now, let's try and switch off shop staring. There we go.
Stop
Back
staring.
to you.
Stop staring.
Stop sharing.
Sharing. Put my teeth back in.
All
Nice
Alrighty
one.
then.
That done?
Wonderful. Thanks very much indeed. Right. Show people
Oh,
on
look.
chat. Here we
No,
are.
Alan's
Here
gone.
we are. Right.
Alan's
Now, let's have a quick look at the chat. If anything happened here, apart from poor Sue being attacked from all sides.
Yeah, a few other people.
Craig Stadius is having dark room with a healthy zero Coke. That is the right way. Just a little bit of Coke with lots of rum. And the tiger is the bomb, says Joe's Hobby Shop. Yeah, I believe that is true. Mouse is quite big and heavy. Yes, that's, I believe, is also true. In 135, it should be quite sizable. Good evening all. Sorry for the delay. Just got back. Hope you're all doing well. That is Honey Brown. Good to have you. And we are doing very good.
Honey Brown is actually in London at the moment,
Oh, is he?
aka FTAB, and I shall be meeting up with him next week.
Oh, fantastic.
Looking forward to that, mate.
Hey,
Looking forward to
that's
that.
awesome.
Make some live videos that we can show on the next show. Thanks, Si. Right.
Ooh. Let's just walk right into that one.
Gibson style and the guitar teacher approves. That's good, Stephen. Good to hear. All right. What happened with the huge organ? I demand a recount.
Huge
Sorry,
organ.
huge. I usually call it huge organ. I
Huge
didn't
organ.
tonight. I was being polite for the first show. I thought, I'll be nice.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no. Yeah, he said, Joe said, Honey Brown missed the wonderful AC/DC music at the beginning. Yeah, it's your loss. It's your loss. Scan Model Snare says, oh, Joe's here. I see myself out. I actually met her on Sue's live show the other day. Seems to be a lovely, lovely girl. Then we have Plastic Monkeys here. Oh, yes. That's very good to see. Hi, Paul. And we know about nice Beamer. Yeah, I hope it's a nice Beamer. I don't know how it builds up. I'm always skeptical with the Italieri kits, but hope it will be all right. Then whoopee cushion under the chair was planted by Sue. Gee, it's going on here in that chat, I'm telling you one. Then Joe's Hobby Shop said he has the 32 coupe. You mean in real life, Joe? You mean like in 1-to-1? Oh, I would be very jealous if you do.
I think we all would.
Yeah. Already in for the Viper build, says Jeff. All right, that's very good. David says, evening. He made it at last. Good to have you, David. And then we go. It's from Muzio Mills. Oh, yes, that is what Paul has already said. And then put it up, and so on and so on. Yes, Rolly on the plank. What do you mean, Rolly on the plank? Sure, it will be fabulous. Right, here we go. Read to here, Alan, if you can. Oh, I have to do everything myself, I suppose.
Just say to hello to Peter Millgate.
Can't
He's
multitask. Sorry.
Right, awesome stuff. Thank you very much, Simon. That was some very, very nice kits. Very jealous. Really good and nice stuff.
Some beautiful.
And here we go. We put, Alan. It's always the guy who came in last because Alan had to restart. He's now in the naughty corner. Here we go.
Yeah.
Quite funny. Right, but I think it's time to have a look at your finished builds. And there is something coming up on the finished builds which is very, very important. Let me put this here to that side. There we go. And we transition. Right, now you see two labels up there. There is Simon and Alan have sponsored 20 or 25 pounds of
20.
a voucher.
20 was
20? Oh, jeez, I'm trying.
46.
I'm trying. Of a voucher, depending where the winner is living. Obviously, we don't want to have just £20 for shipping, so they choose a voucher, or you choose a voucher of a shop of your choice. But that will be in the what have you finished section, because what will happen now, I will go through what you have finished. We will have a look at that. There are some fantastic, well, they're mostly fantastic models in there. They're basically all fantastic models in there. And you will have a look and choose one. Oh, you have a little lapdog there with you, Simon, have you?
I love
Yeah, and once we have done that, once I'm finished with the section, Alan will tell you to start voting. You will be voting for the best model. I will go through it again in a quick run so you have another look at the models. And then at the end, we will count all the votes and we will have a winner who gets this very voucher and will also get a pride of place on the Modelers Friday Night Live Show Facebook page, which the link you will find in the description of this very video. Right, so let's see.
Sorry, could I just say, Roland, that the voucher, what we plan to do is try giving you a voucher of your choice. So whoever wins at the end, if they message me, we will do a £20 voucher or equivalent if you're in the States, for example, and we'll get that bought and sent over to you as soon as possible. But please make sure you pick a shop that you can get vouchers for.
Yes, yes. Right.
And one
thanks,
thing I'll say, please, Roland.
Say again, Alan.
One thing, if I can say, when you are voting, if I can please have the model and the builder's name, because there are a couple of duplicates in there this week, just so it sort of stops any confusion.
Yeah.
That'd be brilliant.
Don't say the car with the 4 wheels, you know, that's not going to help us much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for example, don't just say Ferrari, because there's a couple of Ferraris, there's a couple of Ducati bikes, for example, and so on and so forth. So,
Good point. Well, here we are. We have the monthly finished builds gallery, and we start off with Mr. Paul Shepland with this beautiful, beautiful diorama. It is a Revell 148 B26 Invader primed in pro scale with various Tamiya paints, and that looks really fantastic. I love that. Very, very realistic. He is an artist, this Paul Shepland. He really is. Very nice.
That is really cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. Right. Next in is Daniel Peterson, all the way from Canada. He is in with the MPC 125 Plymouth Road Runner. Calling this one done, made plenty of mistakes, and we all do on this one, but also had a lot of fun trying new things. Still pleased with the overall result. Primed with light grey micro filler primer, sprayed with several coats of detonator yellow. Cleared with 2K clear, all from ProScale paints. Polished with the Ultimate Modeling Products polishing system. Happy to have finished this one with limited bench time. Thanks for looking. That looks pretty cool. Yeah,
that colour
very
looks
very nice. Here we go. A bit closer. Here you go. I love that. That colour is fantastic. Nice one.
It is.
Really,
It really
nice.
is.
Right. Oh, Mark Ewing is in with that bike, the very bike with the Tamiya 112 Suzuki Hayabusa. Primer in Mr. Surfacer 1200 Grey, Mr. Color Metallic Blue, Gravity Spain 2K Clear, used Tamiya LP and Mr. Color Paints, Micro Mesh with UMP polishing system. And that looks very, very cool. Let's make that a little bit
clean build.
It is
You
very
guys
clean
can
build,
see
Mark.
properly, but
Nice.
that looks fantastic.
Love that blue.
Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Beautiful.
I love that
Beautiful
blue
job.
and black. Really, really nice. Nice one there, Mark. Very pretty. Right, then Mark Ewing, he's on the bikes, is he? The Tamiya 112 Kawasaki ZR12 was given to me by a fellow club member that gave up on it. Unfortunately, some of the main parts were missing, so this build is a mixture of different kits I've done to replace them, including the rear frame. Oh, wow. Most all the same products used as my last bike, but for the main color I used a can of Tamiya AS Bare Metal Silver. Pretty happy on how it turned out, and back loving the bike kits. We can see, Mark, we can see, and that looks pretty cool as well. Really nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't know, would you? Just looking at it, and unless
No, you would
unless
know that he made some kit bashing here, so yeah, very well done. Nicely, nicely. Oh, Gluesniff Garage is in. He's finished up his 124 Aoshima Mitsubishi Delica Star Wagon. Went for some kind of Dakar rally support van with this one by using some leftover Rally R decals and painting in the classic 80s Mitsubishi Rally livery. Painted the bodywork with Mr. Color paints and used various Mr. Color, Tamiya and Alclad paint throughout the rest of the build. Thanks, Dave. That looks fantastic. I love that, that you did the Dakar scheme on that. And it looks very believable. Very
Good. It's really good.
Very cool.
It's
That
nice.
is really nice. I love
really
that a
cool
lot.
stuff.
Oh, this is going to be a difficult one again. Right. Next one is Mr. Daniel Blair. Oh, Daniel is back. Haven't seen you for a while. Good to have you in, Daniel. And he came in with a 124 scale Rev Tamiya AMT. Yeah, he always kit bashes stuff together. Anyway, it's a red road made completely 100% from spare parts bin. That's the most detailed I can be on this one. I would estimate no less than a dozen kits donated parts to this one. Have a great Friday all. Thanks, Dan, and you did this very, very nice job here. Very, very
I like
nice.
the stuff he's photographed it in the garage. Really cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Fair play.
Yeah.
I like that. Very nice, Dan.
Yeah.
Nice one.
He's a bit of a
Once
madman,
you
is that?
He is. Yeah, no, he is. He actually puts up videos he's fixing pickups with his sons in his garage at home. It's quite interesting. Right. Next one is Nigel Chingy. He has an Airfix Bond bug in 132. Went along the lines of when a certain TV program came out, everyone in the 70s put a strip on a Ford Anglia. Hillman, Avengers, 2 minis, nothing was safe. Oh, and I've changed the wheels on the bug to the 70s on the Trent Wolf race wheels. Well, as close as I could find. That looks
That's cool.
amazing.
Cool.
I like that.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
Nice one.
I like that. That's really nice. Wow. Very, very cool indeed. Love that,
They're worth-
Nigel.
The actual the real cars are worth an absolute fortune now, aren't they?
Yeah, now they are. Now they are very valuable. Yeah. Oh, here we go. You can see when they show you put your sunglasses on, you know, there's a Paul Bredlin kit up. It's the Alfa Model 124 Ferrari SF90 Stradale, a body built with PJ Lewis. Great kit. Lots to do with lots of carbon trim and great interior. Primed in Pro Scale paints, pink primer, Pro Scale Ferrari Rosso Corsa, Pro Scale deep black for the roof, Tamiya panel line wash, clear coated in Pro Scale 2K clear. Interior Pro Scale Ruby Napa Black, leather and chili red flocking. Brake disc Pro Scale Carbon Ceramic, brake calipers, caliber Pro Scale Yellow, wheels Pro Scale Alloy Wheels Silver, exhaust Pro Scale Chrome, UMP Shine Spray on body.
Nice.
Yeah, that is
Great.
very, very
Nice.
pretty.
What a
Very
beautiful car that is.
It is.
It's stunning.
Stunning car.
Great job
Quality.
at building it as well.
One of the best looking Ferraris ever, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I agree.
and
Very
well built
nice.
too. Very nice, Paul. Love it. Right. Next one is also Paul with something slightly different. It's the Revell 125/71 Ford Mustang 351 Boss. Brand new tool from Revell that went together with no issues at all. Body is a tight fit, but fine other than that. Primed in Procal white primer, Ford Grabber yellow from ProScale, bonnet and stripes painted in ProScale deep black. Decals used elsewhere, kit decals, Tamiya panel line wash, clear coat with Procal 2 clear, ProScale home system, interior ProScale Napa black leather and black flocking, 6,800 Trizac pads and UMP shine spray on the body.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a lovely
Sweet.
car to start with. And
But
it's a really
colour
nice
suits that.
build.
Colour does suit that car as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Very cool. Right. Oh, James Williams. He's in with, hey, super happy to finish the Aoshima 124 Liberty Walk Nissan R35. This one is finished in ProScale Nissan Millennium Jade, a famous color for Skylines. Red accents and carbon around the car to give it a little kick. Let's make
Nice.
it a little bigger. Look at this. That's very nice.
Yeah, very good work, James.
Yeah. It's nice.
Very cool.
Nice
Sweet.
build. Nice build.
Like that.
Very
Look at
good.
the wheels. Very cool, James. Very, very
It's all
nice
about
indeed.
stance with Liberty Walk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, look at that. Dan Parent. He has the Revell 69 Nova, which is one of my favorites. It's a custom mixed splash paints 1966 Chevy Corvette Nassau Blue and 2K Clear with a wired engine, 3D printed resin rally wheels with pancake centers, custom plates, and you should see this is the body, and the other picture is the engine bay, which looks phenomenal.
Yes.
Dan, that looks very, very cool.
It's cool. Nice. And
Yeah,
clean,
that colour is. It works so well with that card, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Very,
Very cool.
Very nice. Love it, Dan. Love it.
An engine is so cool. Nice work, Dan.
And Dan builds fantastic cars. I love it. This is a 62 Impala from Rebel. He's made as a replica of his wife's grandfather's car, so it's painted with custom mixed splash paints, 1970s Chevy Forest Green Metallic and 2K Clear. Wired engine, everything else, box, stock, magnetic hood, latch. Custom period correct Puerto Rico plates with his nickname on them. It's always special when you have that kind of a family connection to a model you build, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is.
I love that.
And it's
That's
just
amazing.
a cool car as well, isn't it?
Cool.
Mm. Very nice. It's
He
cool.
does his engine base very, very nice, doesn't he? Very cool.
The colour again, like he knows how to pick them, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The period colours, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Super car down to a T.
Here we go, and Dan has also a Tamiya Porsche GT2, splash paints Porsche in Iris Blue and 2K Clear, Scale Productions 3D Resin 993 RS Turbo Front Clip, ducktail spoiler and performance exhaust, full racing harnesses by Zoom On. That looks very, very sharp indeed, Dan. Here we go, there's the interior. Wow. Very nice, and here with the roll cage.
Those harnesses look great. Yeah.
They
Fantastic.
do. Very, very, very realistic. That's
Very
a nice
good.
one, Dan. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Oh, Christopher, he's in. He finished his ICM 135 CH54A Atari, painted with Tamiya paints. Rotor diameter is 24 inches.
Wow.
That is
big.
cool.
Wow. Yeah,
Good
that's very
Lord.
cool. Very,
Some
very
good
cool.
detail in that as well, isn't there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's really good.
Yeah.
The problem is it's that big, it's probably difficult to take pictures of as well, isn't it? Because you've got to be so far away 'cause it's so big.
Yeah.
It's it's
The
awesome.
rest of the model becomes small. Yeah,
Where
no,
does
very nice.
That engine
You know what?
detail looks cooler.
Do you know what I always wonder with Chris and his builds? Where the bloody hell does he keep them all?
You must have a really big house.
They stay out there. That way he takes a photo, he leaves them there.
That's nice. That is nice.
He has obviously a
Beautiful
big
job.
place to
Good
keep
job.
them. Oh, and here's
I'd
Chris
like to
as
see
well.
this
Here we
out.
go.
Really would.
He's just adding a little Panzer 4 here. It's a Tamiya 135 Panzer 4H early, painted with Tamiya paints and weathered with Vallejo washes and MIG pigments. Here we go. One of my favorite World War II tanks. Panzer 4.
Very cool.
Another excellent job.
And why is it always sunny there?
Yeah, it's always sunny. Where he is, it's always sunny.
Where does he live? Where?
Right, next is Mr. Paul Christopher. He has the 172 Airfix Willys Jeep. Was a starter set, so used the paint from the kit. This was a quick build as I was having issues with the paint on another build. All right, well, that's not bad for a quick build. Looks very, very nice. Willys Jeep with trailer. And a little gun in the background. Very, very
So it
cool.
I was going to say that's got two bits to tow, hasn't it? It's got a gun and a trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Very nice.
very cool.
Cool for the size, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice one there. Right. After Paul, we have Dominic. Dominic Cuckoo is in with his 66 Pontiac GTO. What a car. 125 Rebel, Pro Scale Primer Pink, Pro Scale Red, Pro Scale 2K. I think 2K for the first time. This isn't bad. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Isn't bad
Nice
at all
job,
for
Don.
the first time.
Nice job, mate.
Yeah,
Very good. Very
Yeah, it's
clean.
come out all right, Dom.
Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Nice
I
one.
like the stance of that
Lot-
car as well.
Yeah, a lot of first in that for Dom, and he's done well with that. To be fair.
Yeah. Yeah. It's done a brilliant job.
Yeah, we meet him sometimes in the hangout, so he's worked very hard on this. Right. Next one is Simon Shorey. He comes up with this beautiful Ferrari F1 8788C. That's in 120 from the folks over at Fujimi. A great little kit, mostly out of the box, however, added the sponsor decals from TB Decals and some seat belts. So it's always nice to have some seat belts in cars like this. Prime
Sadly, there weren't any in the kit. No decals and no seat belts. Terrible. No, there weren't any.
Wow.
which is fine. Is what it is.
Yeah,
But hey.
well, they expected you to paint it, buddy. Brampton, Mr. Surfacer Pink, ProScale, Rosso Corsa, and 2K, various Tamiya LP paints, all polished using the UMP polishing system. That came out very cool, Si. It really did.
That's really good,
Yeah.
Sam.
Good job,
Thank you.
Si.
That's very good indeed.
I like
Not
that
bad.
actually a lot. Yeah, very nice. Nice one, Si. Very cool.
Charles, thank you.
Now we come to the other section, which I haven't talked about that. It's the Paul J. Lewis. What has Paul J. Lewis finished? that section starts right now.
Side splitting them up. But,
He starts with the 124 Nuno BMW Bing M3 E30. This was a trouble-free build from Nuno, parts of which presented no fit issues whatsoever and required very little cleanup. Not the most visually interesting livery available, but an enjoyable kit to put together all the same. A full list of products can be found on my Paul J. Lewis Facebook page, and the link for Paul J. Lewis Facebook page is in the description of this live show video. Next one from Paul after this beautiful BMW is another BMW, which is even more beautiful. It has the Warsteiner Adverson, which is one of my favorite German beers. It's the 124 Nuno BMW M3 E30 1988 Spa 24-hour winner. Trouble-free build from Nuno. Parts no fit issues whatsoever and required very little cleanup. Totally enjoyable kit from start to finish. A full list of products can be found on my Paul J. Lewis Facebook. But you cannot just copy and paste all the comments, Paul. Come on.
yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I have.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
That looks good though, PJ. I like the
It
Bing
looks
one
really
as well.
good.
I do like that scheme. I know
Yeah, it is a great
it's
scheme.
plain, but I do like it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite schemes. Very cool.
Both of them nice.
Very cool. Hey, Paul J. Lewis is in with Alpha Models Ferrari SF90 Stradale. Another wonderful kit from Alpha Models, and my part of the body build with Paul Bretland at ISM. After buffing out the minor depression in the roof of the resin body, the build progressed relatively smoothly with very little cleanup. A thoroughly enjoyable kit to put together. A full list of products used can be found on the said Paul J. Lewis Facebook page. All
Nice
right.
one.
Nice.
Cool.
That's actually,
Nice car again.
Very nice. That looks very, very pretty.
It shoots white as well, doesn't it, to be
It
fair?
does. It's
Yeah.
really white,
Always.
yeah.
Always a
Get
difficult
the
one.
red, just saying. Bias, but just saying.
Paul J. Lewis is in with the 1.8 X Plus model kit Machine Mensch Maria from the 1927 movie Metropolis, which, by the way, is an excellent movie. Despite adding external wires and LEDs to the base chair to resemble the figure depicted in the original 1927 movie, this very simple kit with a very low parts count was a quick 3-day build. Well, everything is a quick 3-day build for you. With minimal flash and clean up to be dealt with. Great mojo build, a full list of products, again, on Paul J. Lewis' Facebook
Very
page.
cool.
And I like that a lot. That's really
It's a great
cool.
subject, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's
subject.
really cool.
Oh,
Lovely.
very
Nice
cool.
one.
Nice. Oh,
Cute.
Let me
J.
guess.
Lewis.
Paul J. Lewis.
Yeah, I was
Again.
glad to see he's also building models. I thought his mojo was gone. Right, it's a Fujimi Ferrari in 124 365 GTS4 Daytona Spider, which is actually a beautiful car, let's be honest. Was a trouble-free build, albeit some of the parts required a little cleanup. A great little kit from Fujimi with well-detailed interior, engine and chassis. An enjoyable model to put together. Full list of products used can be found on the Paul J. Lewis Facebook.
Is that the wrong pictures on there?
Just still showing me the Stradale, that isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same pictures.
Different
Aye,
car.
Paul. Aye, Paul. Yeah. Well, imagine this would be a Ferrari 365 GTS4.
Oh, hang on, what have you done there?
Right. And
You
next
done.
one, Paul J. Lewis with the 112 Tamiya Tyrrell P34 F1 racing car. Apart from swapping out the kit supplied wing and tubing for thinner, more in scale gauge version. This was a straight out of the box build. For highly detailed 112 kit, the build progressed quickly, taking roughly 8 to 9 days. You took your time there, huh? From
Bloody
box
hell.
opening completed model, a very enjoyable trouble-free build. Full list of products on the Facebook page of PJ. Very nice. Very,
Nice kit,
very nice. I like that a lot.
I
It's
really
one
need
of
to
my
get one of those.
one of my favorite because it's a quirky Formula One car.
Yep.
Oh no, Paul, was that all already? Oh wow.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, we've done that.
Stephen Burns is in, and this one is very, very nice. I like that a lot. This one is a bit different, isn't it? Just spotted it on another YouTube channel. A 172 Airfix Spitfire MK1A starter set, built using supplied paints and decals Tamiya X22 Clear. Few parts were carefully removed and turned round and remounted to face forward. Very clever, very nice. Deep
Nice,
box
yeah.
frame from Hobbycraft. How long it will stay on the wall is dependent on how long it takes my wife to notice.
Nice one, mate. That was cool. Like that.
Oh, very nice. That's really cool. I think it should stay on the wall. You should have
Good
a talk
idea,
to your wife
yeah.
there. That's really nice. Very cool. Love the idea. Oh, Mark Winseman. Evening, fellow modelers. How's it, Mark? This is my finished Italieri Volvo F16 truck in 124. Was a pretty good build with no major problems. Painted with grey primer and covered with ProScale Subaru WRC Blue. Tamiya paints for all other parts. Kept a simple build, but looking like a working truck. So panel wash and Tamiya weathering kits used to give it the working look. A trailer is also an Italieri kit modified to be a flatbed, mixture of both Tamiya and ProScale red paints. Again, weathered to look like a working unit. Very cool. I tell you what, I have been a lorry driver, and for a working unit, this is still way too clean, buddy. But it looks amazing. Really nice.
Good job there, yeah.
And here's
really good.
with the flatbed. Very cool.
Yeah, look at that.
I
Very
like
good.
that, Mark. Very, very cool build that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Lovely. Right, and behind Mark we have Shane. Shane Wright. Well, he did finish a kit early last month. He is a Tamiya 112 Ducati Superleggera V2 with Hobby Design Super Detail set. ProScale paints Kawasaki Aesthetics Double R Green, SMS Italian Red, and Glacier White. That looks very clean.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
awesome.
I like
Shane.
that.
Wow, that's very nice.
Yeah.
I like that, Shane. I really
I love
like
that scheme. Brilliant scheme.
Yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful. That green, white, red really go well together, don't they?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Or is it red, white, green?
It
I
is.
thought it was white, green,
That's
red.
red, white, green now.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, Anthony Rico is in. Yeah, well, he built something different. It's nice to see because he normally always builds the same stuff, doesn't he? Fantastic. It's never boring with Anthony, is it? This is a Bandai entry Great Gut X105 Strike Gundam painted as Avengers Assemble. Contains Hulk, Hawkeye, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, and Ant-Man in one. The hammer was made from a 30-minute missions weapon that was kit-bashed and modified to look like a mix of Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. Of course it does. All custom painted with a mix of paints and techniques.
That is cool.
That is very
That is
cool.
awesome.
When you actually start looking at it, and you see all the different characters, like
Yeah.
like I said,
Yeah, now that he mentioned it, yeah.
that is
Amazing.
cool.
Very nice.
Love that, Anth. Really nice.
It's cool.
Really
Yeah.
nice. Right. Oh, here's a tank, also from Anthony. It's the 135 Trumpeter C1 Ariete. It's complete. And he loved this tank. It's the first 135 tank he's built, painted with a mix of Tamiya and light color paints, weathered with graphite and pastels. Hope you like it. I do. Looks great.
Yeah, very realistic, isn't it?
Yeah, very nice. He loves his weathering and he does it well too.
Yeah,
Cheers.
that's good.
Very nice.
That is, yeah, it's pretty cool. That.
Yeah, very cool. I love that. Really well done. Nice one,
back
Anthony.
in.
Oh, here we go. That's an interesting one. Is Ray Menon, as we see, Tarcom 135 Panzer 3M. This was in his shelf of shame for a while. Yeah, mine is full too. Finally gotten around to finishing it. Painted with AK real colors and weathered mostly with oils. My first time using oils and I'm sold already. Got a long way to go before I'm any good at it, but thankfully my shelf of shame is very big. You and me both, buddy.
Pretty cool.
Thanks for looking.
First time.
Yeah, cheers. Very cool.
That's great for a first time. Really nice.
Really
Very good.
cool.
It's awesome, yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that weathering here down there at the plates here. Very nice. And the exhaust, look at that. That's really cool. I think you've done a sterling job.
Yeah, that doesn't need to go anywhere near the shelf of shame. That
No,
that can go.
Oh, no.
no.
It's good, that is.
That is really nice. Oh, Gary Ride the Wind. Here we go. He's in with the Tamiya 112 Ducati Superleggero. His entry into the Italian group build, finished in House of Color. Correct coded Ducati Race Black House of Color 2K. Full Studio 27 carbon fiber decal set. Cat decals from TB. My usual mods include clear sprue for the brake and clutch reservoirs, misted with clear yellow, metal brake banjos, brighter brake lines, detail axle bolts, resin dry clutch and chain. Nice build, which I really enjoyed. 23 hours of decaling and much filter coffee. Yeah, that's the thing.
That looks cool, Gary.
It certainly was
Yeah,
worth
nice
it,
work.
Gary. It certainly was worth it. Very nice.
Very
Very,
good.
very pretty. It looks fast standing still, doesn't it? It really does.
Yeah.
Right, and you won't believe it, but we have come to the end. Jamie Rock is in with his Hi Roland and the crew. Here's his version of the 124 Tamiya GT4 Mustang in the ball scheme. Painted with zero paints, acid yellow decals from Blue Stuff with Pro Scale 2K. A really impressive 2K. Yeah, it is a good one. Kit went together well. I really enjoyed this one. Thanks for looking. Very
Nice
nice.
one, Jamie. Nice kit, that. Nice scheme. Brilliant. Well
Very
done.
nice
Yeah,
scheme.
you've done a very good job, Jamie. Nice.
Love that. Right, and that was it, ladies and gentlemen. So what will happen now is Alan will tell me when he's ready, and then I will do a quick run through all the builds, and you guys then will have time to tell us which kit you liked the most. Not easy to do, I grant you, but we will have to come, and you can only choose one.
Yeah. So carry on, guys. Vote whenever you're ready. I say the more people that vote, the better, because it's certainly worth it for these kits.
Oh yeah,
Because the work has gone into them. So
absolutely. Give the guys your votes. And we start off with Paul Chaplin with his Rebel 148 B26 Invader scenario. Very nice diorama. Followed by Daniel P. from Canada. He has his beautiful MPC 125 Plymouth Roadrunner. Behind the Roadrunner is Mark Ewing with his Tamiya 112 Suzuki Hayabusa. Very beautiful blue and black scheme. Then Mark Ewing also with the 112 Kawasaki ZR12, which he has hobbled together, and you wouldn't know it. Next one is Gluesniff Garage with his beautiful 124 Aoshima Mitsubishi Delica Star Wagon in a Paris-Dakar scheme. And then Daniel Blair with his 124 scale anything, whatever he found in the box. His little diorama which he put out here. Then we have Nigel Tingy with his very sweet Airfix Bondbuck in 132. Behind Nigel we have Paul Bretland with his beautiful Alpha Model 124 Ferrari SF90 Stradale. Behind that we have Paul with the 125 Ford Mustang 351 Boss. After that is James Williams. He is in with the Aoshima 124 Liberty Walk Nissan R35. Very special. I haven't seen that in that scheme before. We have Dan Parent with one of my favorite cars, which is the Revell 69 Nova. And he has also came in with the Revell 62 Impala as a replica of his wife's grandfather's car. Next one is also Dan with the Tamiya Porsche GT2, right over here. After that we have Chris Stover with his wide-rotated ICM 135 CH54A Tahe helicopter. Next one is Chris Stover with his Tamiya 135 Panzer IV Then we have, let's start at the beginning, shall we? We have Paul Christopher with the 172 Airfix Willys Jeep. That was a starter set and very well done indeed. Dominic Cocu has a go at a car and he did a stellar job with his 66 Pontiac GTO. Simon Shorey has done this beautiful Ferrari Formula 1 8788C and the scale is 120 from Fujimi. After that we have the Paul J. Lewis show, starting with the Nuno BMW Bing M3E30 and this beautiful baby blue. Then the Warsteiner BMW, also from Nuno, is the Spa 24-hour winner scheme. Then we have the Alpha Models Ferrari SF90 Stradale. We have the Machine Mensch Maria from Metropolis.
skip the next one.
And then we would have the 365 GTS, but we certainly do have the 112 Tamiya.
I was going to vote for that.
P34 six-wheeler
We all were.
F1 racing. Right, next one is Stephen Burns. He's in with his nice frame which he built up from the 172 Airfix Spitfire MK1A starter set, which will be on the wall until his wife notices. Then we have Mark Runciman, which his set is a working model of the 124 Volvo F16 truck in 124 from Italieri. Shane Wright is in with this beautiful bike here with the Tamiya 112 Ducati Superleggero V4. Anthony Ricci is in with this interesting Bandai entry grade Gut X105 Strike, which has a little bit of everything. And then Anthony is also in with the 135 Trumpeter C1 Ariete. Very nice weathering job there. And Ray Menon is in with something from the rescued from the shelf of doom, and he certainly did a stellar job with his Tacom 135 Panzer III M. Gary Wright the Wind is in with his beautiful Tamiya 112 Ducati Superleggera. And the next one is Jamie Rock. He is in with his version of the 124 Tamiya GT4 Mustang in the Volt scheme. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that.
I say some great builds in there. Still plenty of time to vote. Mark Shellard, you've put Ferrari, but which Ferrari do you mean?
Yeah.
Because there are two Ferraris. In actual fact, there's technically three Ferraris. So if you could be a bit more specific,
one invisible.
Ferrari you're choosing.
Yeah, I pasted the wrong one because I'm an idiot. I'm old and stupid. What do you expect?
Oh, happens to me all the time. Don't worry about it.
You're not old, Paul.
Right.
Agree to disagree, but thank you for being so kind.
Right, Alan, you then obviously have to ask the crew as well what they are voting for.
Yeah, yes. I'm just waiting for some more votes to come through.
Yes.
A few more coming through now. So let me just get these. Okay, so caught up with those. So yeah, again we've got Paul Christopher. He's put Ducati. Which Ducati?
Yeah, please put the name of the builder there as well. First name is not too much work. Come on, guys, you can do that.
Which Ducati? Because there's two there. I don't know which one to apply the vote to, guys. You need to give me a little bit more of a clue, please. Well, whilst we're waiting for that, go on then, Roland. Let me have your choice, please.
My choice is the diorama from Paul Chaplin, please. Thank you.
Diorama from Paul Chaplin. Okay. PJ.
Breaking the habit of a lifetime, but I love him because he's my buddy build. I'm going to go for Paul Bretlin's Ferrari SF90 Stradale.
That was another one which I was right on top.
Okay. Wardy Boy.
Oh, it was hard, but the one which jumped out to me the most has got to be Dan Parent's Impala.
Oh, yeah. Good one. I love that Impala.
Beautiful colour, excellent engine bay.
Yeah.
And it had a good story behind it as well. So, yeah, that was really nice. I like that.
Fair enough. And Mr. Shorey.
My Ferrari.
No.
I wouldn't vote for myself, but there again, a lot of good builds. I won't shout them all out. Everything was brilliant tonight, but I have to say, because it's a bit different and we don't get many, I've got to go for Paul's Dio, Mr. Monkey's Dio.
Yeah.
Chaplin's B26 Invader. Okay.
Nice.
That's it. Thank you. And for me, again, tough. So many great builds. I'll start two, and I'll give them both a shout out. One was Shane Wright's Ducati Superleggera with the in that green, white, and red, or red, white, and green, whichever way you want to decide. I thought was very good. But one that really stood out for me is Anthony Ricco's Gundam with a big, because I love all the Marvel stuff anyway. Yeah. So I'm going to give my vote to Anthony this week, or this month, should I say? We'll go from there.
My second choice.
Yeah. So now, has been any more votes in the chat?
Yeah, Paul Christopher's gone for Gary's Ducati.
So that's not come up in my thing.
Yeah, it's just at the bottom. It's at the bottom.
Oh yeah, it's just popped up now. Yeah,
Right at the bottom.
So I know that one's there, and another one's up there. There we go. And well, I think I'll call it that on the votes then, because it doesn't look like we're going to have any more. While you'll talk amongst yourselves.
Yes.
Chalky.
Here we
Chalk
it up. Let's see what we have
There
here.
was some excellent work again.
Yeah, fantastic.
Lots of fantastic builds in there. Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, Paul's stuff was very good, and some of those motorbikes were just amazing. Really was. Yeah.
Andy Carls has jumped in after you've closed the vote, but
Andy Callis already voted previously. Anyway.
fair enough.
Yeah. And what's that down? Cue Jeopardy music? Yes.
Right.
You just count
Okay,
up, Alan.
while Alan is going there, let's go quickly.
No, I'm done. I know.
Oh,
I know
you're
what
done.
you.
All right. Well, let's hear the results then.
Thank you for all those that voted.
Yep.
I'll say that much first. Right. So this week in third place is Shane White with his Ducati Superlega bike.
No surprises
one.
there.
Nice one. Well done for that, Shane. In second place is Paul Shapland with his B26 Invader Dio.
Nice one.
Very nice.
That's well deserved as well. But this week's winner is, you're not going to believe this week's winner is Mr. Bretland with his Ferrari SF.
Nice one.
Well done.
Well done, Paul. He's going to be gobsmacked at that.
It's going to be on the floor right now because he never wins ever.
Yeah.
I mean, it was close. People are more than willing to go back through the chat and count the votes themselves. But yeah, we had Shane White with 4 votes, Paul Shapland with 5 votes, and Paul Bretland with 6 votes. So
Here we go.
Nice
That's
one.
fantastic.
Very close.
is what it
Well
is.
done, Paul.
Very good
And
build.
Well
well
done.
deserved.
Yeah. Spend it wisely.
Message me with where you want the voucher from, and I'll get that organised.
Yeah.
All right.
Pro scale paints, please.
All right. Paul Christopher says, Ron, I'm just starting the 32 coupe sending body when it was shown. Yeah, I'm doing the same. I'm just cleaning up there. Looks a decent kit. Then we have looks cool, looks sweet. Daniel Person would get my vote if he posed with his Daisy Duke raw runner wife in Daisy Dukes. Yeah, you are out of luck here. Nice bikes at one black. They go like a scalded cat, says Gary Ride the Wind. Yeah. And Jamie Rock says, nice to see all back. Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, we're not that diverse.
Dan P said that Bretland Ferrari looks photoshopped, disqualified, and now he has won with it. What do you say now, Dan? Yeah, that's really cool. The chopper looks very nice. A very nice Tyrrell as well. Colin is here. Hey, Colin, good to have you. I see. Paul
Hi,
took
Colin.
care of him.
Jura.
That's right. Here we go. Right, there's some very, very nice stuff in here as well. And congrats, Mr. Bretland, to his win on the very first Modelers Friday Night Live show. It's really, really cool. Right. Thanks very much, guys, for taking part. And if you're still here and haven't had a thumbs up, just have a go at that. Always looks good. And with that, I think we move over to PJ's section, who always has a very thought-provoking question, and we always love to have a go at those. So, PJ, it's all yours.
Okay, so this shares.
Here we go.
Is that sharing?
It is
Yep.
indeed.
Okay. This month's question is, regardless of whether you're a novice or an experienced model kit builder, we're always learning when it comes to the products and procedures used in the hobby. So this month's question is, how have your modelling techniques changed since you began modelling? Okay. Okay, I've got a tab in the way. Get out of the way. Okay. James Williams is first up. He says, everything I've done has changed since I began. I began by taking tips from other builders and found they didn't all work for me. So he adapted. The process of painting the car body, for example, completely different approach, going in and doing it all first. And prep is a big thing too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good point there,
Michael
James.
Hasselgrove. Sorry?
It's a good point.
Yep. Michael Hasselgrove was in. He says, learning to take your time and not rush everything to get a particular part finished. Take time in researching your subject if you can, and overall not to take it too seriously. You're going to make mistakes and learn from them.
True.
Absolutely true.
Yeah.
Absolutely true. Next up is the Model Factory Hero Grandmaster Wizard, Jamie Beat. It says, absolutely everything I do has changed from single stage paintwork to 2K paintwork, changing gluing to soldering when possible. More forward planning and using technology to research information on my builds. As always, great question. Loved you, bud.
Hey, Jamie, good one, good point. Yeah, well, the models you're building, you are basically soldering together these days, aren't you?
What's going on here? I can't get the bottom of that question for some reason. Okay, what's going on here?
That's not a problem. We will get that running on this side. I'll help you out.
It seems to have frozen for some reason. I don't know why.
That's not a problem.
Let me just see if I can. No, not having it. Anyway, Dan Pedersen, he says, I remember when I started as a kid, I would rush through, never paying attention to details, just trying to complete as quickly as possible. Paint and glue everything. Learning so many new things over the past few years has really slowed me down. And I know that the rest of it is to do with it takes more time.
I can read it if you want. He says, in a good way, I always enjoy trying new techniques and new products. So my biggest change is how I focus on the details I used to rush over.
Yeah, thank you. For some reason, it's not letting me see below there.
Managed to pull out quickly.
Dan Parents, after taking a 25-year break from the hobby, the biggest thing I ever just discovered was patience. I can relate to that. And finally, Mark Bride says, so many things and learning all the time. Clear coats, not a thing I knew about 30 years ago. Aftermarket airbrushing and just doing more than a straight out of the box scheme.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
For that, everybody.
Very good to them. Very good. I must say, I started only in 2016, and from then to there now, things have changed quite a bit already. I mean, amazingly changed quite a bit. I mean, by then I didn't have an airbrush. I didn't have any of that, and patience is. Lots of people mention patience, and that is absolutely true. I built too quickly, and obviously by that, made lots of mistakes. So that is probably the development we all go through. But as I said, I've only been building for 7 years. People who have been building for 50 years, or 30 years, or 40 years, or 80 years, like PJ. I mean, that must be enormous differences.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, the hobby's changed.
Camera, PJ.
Oh, sorry. Over the years, the models changed completely. Using little tinlets of what used to be Airfix paint, and then Humble paint latterly, tube glues and stuff like that. I mean, the glue technology has moved on. Using airbrushes and paint technology. We're now using paints developed for real cars on our models, and obviously using 2K now to clear them with. I mean, then there's obviously the quality of the kits that we're buying these days that are far more detailed than they used to be. A lot more parts involved as well. I mean, with that, of course, there's been a huge cost increase. But what can you do? For me, when I first started as a 5-6-year-old, a lot of decades ago, the hobby's moved on. Wow, just so much. It really has. So beyond compare.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, agree with a lot of sentiments that people have made. I remember building kits when I was 5, 6, 10, 12, whatever, and it was all hairy stick, Humble paints.
Yeah.
The choice of kits was very limited. I mean, it tended to be Airfix, and then Tamiya came along. They were probably going longer than that, but
Yeah.
That's all I remember. I remember going down the hobby shop and getting Airfix kits, and then moving into airbrushes, different choices of paints, different aftermarket stuff, replacement decals, different schemes. I mean, it's brilliant, and it's a massive choice there now. It's fantastic.
It is.
I say again, I'd agree with all that as well. I said the biggest thing for me, I think the biggest change for me in modelling is with age has come patience.
Oh yeah.
Whereas not to rush things. I mean, don't get me wrong. We all still want to rush things and get things done because we want to see the finished article. But it's that now where I can actually stop now and say, actually, I'm not quite happy with that. So I'll strip it all back and start again, as some people have done. In what you've been working on. If you're not happy with something, you just do it again. Whereas in yesteryear, I might have just let that slide, and I think that plays a big part to the finished models.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I mean, it's a bit different with me because obviously I've only been doing it a couple of years. But I definitely say that, like, I have changed a lot. Obviously, I would have. Everybody does from when they first started, because obviously the more you build, and the more time and effort you put into it, things are going to change. Your techniques, your processes, your just the way you do things. And I think the biggest kind of change was originally I just thought any tool will do. So any old tweezers, any old airbrush, and then recently it's put in more, investing into better tools, I think has been the biggest change. Because yes, it costs more, obviously, but it's made such a difference, But yeah, at first I'd leave the body till last, because I was always scared how it would turn out. But now I do it first. So I think a lot of the changes that I've gone through from the beginning I've just been inspired by, like, watching videos and jumping in hangouts and meeting you guys. I'd say if I, like, even just like the first video I put on YouTube, like watching some of the older stuff I done, which it's only like a year and a half, 2 year like time frame. I can like look back and think, why was I doing that? Why did I do that? Or why did I do it that way? Why didn't I do it this way? So yeah, there's even in this short time that I've been doing it, there's been a lot of change.
It's always a constant learning curve, isn't it? That's the thing. That's part of the joy of it.
Yeah, one of the other things that I've noticed has been a big change for me. Yes, this hobby is largely a solo affair, but with the advent of the internet, we have things like this, hangouts and streams and whatever, so we can actually communicate with other builders who maybe doing the same kit. You can bounce ideas off each other, get advice, tips and stuff like that. Well, back in the day when I was younger, that wasn't available. Yet maybe a local mod club, if you were lucky to have one. But I used to find them quite intimidating affairs, where it's much easier to do that sort of thing online. So that's the internet, big plus for our hobby.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, no,
So,
absolutely. There are also a couple of comments here in the chat. Dan P says, good point in build order. I noticed most YouTubers did the body and paint work first, used to do it last. Works much better finishing the body first and helps keep you motivated. And also the 2K needs to cure and all of that, so that can sit to one side while you build the rest with cars. Obviously with other kits it's different.
Yeah.
Then Gary says, thanks Craig, he complimented his Ducati, which is indeed a very nice build.
Yeah.
Dom says, you learn something new every day. Deep wisdom there from Dominic. Wayne says, goodbye, hi guys, nice to see you all. Hi Wayne, good to have you. And Dan P wants to know where Roland finds desk big enough for him. Do they have an IKEA for giants? In a former life, I was a cabinet maker, Dan, so I built my own desks. And then Andrew Kelly's, well, for me, since Zoom, I have to remember to model with my clothes on.
I just didn't want to see that tonight.
Oh God,
Yeah.
what a
Thanks, Andy.
picture, Andy. Oh no.
Oh dear.
That's funny.
Got to go to bed on that thought now.
Yeah.
Shane says his biggest change was to use an airbrush and lacquer paints instead of the hairy stick and enamel paint. Oh yeah, enamel paints was a thing. I remember that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
enamel.
yeah, that's really, yeah. And then P agrees with Andy and the clothing thing. Yeah. Peter Millgate doesn't want to see that picture. Biggest change, says Peter, is disposable income, which has led to more patients but an inability to purchase better equipment. Yeah, Honey says also the availability of kits through the ordering online. Imagine trying to have something shipped internationally in the past. Oh yeah,
That's very true.
Oh yeah.
would have taken months and costs you lots of money, if at all, you will be, because you have to phone them first over a normal telephone line. There's your first monthly salary gone, and then you have to start the stuff there. Airfix from the news agents, says Hugh Gordon, but Tamir Extrastrin revolutionized sticking kits together, in his humble opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
The thin glue certainly did it use. Andy says, tools, paints, kits, quality of all, and the important socializing with my modeling friends. Yeah, that is actually a big thing. That what we are doing, being in hangouts, doing shows together, that was all not possible in the past. The only time you saw somebody was when there was a show. And Festa says, the internet community is a brilliant source of inspiration and friendship. Absolutely, Colin.
Absolutely.
And it's good to have you.
Very much.
Right. Now, Simon, were there any
Yes.
questions which you could find in the chat?
None at all.
None
This
at
week.
all. Everybody knows everything.
Thank you.
That's wonderful to know.
Yep.
Right. And then I would
That's
say,
good comments on PJ's question, though, so that's good.
yeah, no, there were quite a few. Yeah, there were quite a few. Right. I'll just pop myself here in quickly for a minute, because if nobody else has anything to say, I say we can say goodbye. Thanks very much, guys, for popping in. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Can we just drop in a few pimpages?
Oh yes, please do. Oh yes, of course, PJ.
'cause,
Words of wisdom from PJ.
Colin at Festa 67 was very kind, allowing us to pimp the channel on his streams. Likewise, Phil Prime on Primetime Modelling. So what I'll do is I'll drop those links in the chat. And I think Sue was
Yes, Sue was very
helped out as well. So I haven't got hers, but I think Alan might have as well. So
Yeah. I've got big thank you to Paul for pimping us as well.
Yeah.
From Awesome, and that, yeah, brilliant. Thank you for everybody who's helped and spread the word. I say we're aiming to do it once a month, aren't we, Roland? So
yeah, no, I mean, the community was once again fantastic. Really, really fantastic. Lovely, lovely people here in the model building community, and we got nothing but love when we announced that we're going to try and put a little show together. Thanks very much for that. Thanks very much for everybody who allowed us to post on their channels and on their Facebook pages. That is really highly appreciated.
Please keep pimping, all you pimps.
Yeah, keep pimping.
Yeah,
We'll have one on the first Friday of next month again, and we're obviously looking forward to seeing you all again. And who knows who will be in here? We never know, but it will be good modelers. I can guarantee you that. Thanks very much for popping in, guys. We really enjoyed that. Have a good evening. Have a lovely weekend. Thanks to these guys, Ellen, PJ, Simon, and Luke, for being in here. This was really fantastic, and with a little technical difficulties, which we got certainly worked around, we eventually managed. Thanks very much also for the voucher to Simon and Ellen. Thanks very much for you popping in. Have a lovely evening, and good night. Cheers.
good night, everybody. Bye.